Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all, I just don't know what to make of people these days. People underestimate us all the time. But they learn sooner or later that we are very resilient people and we haven't been destroyed in all this time. It's a good chance we won't be destroyed. So everybody just needs to mind their business, stay in their lane, and leave Black people alone. But they won't. They just won't. It's always some reason to come meddling into Black people's business. So today is an Asian woman, and I don't know how to take what she's saying, but there is a such thing called Black joy. In church, we sing the song about this joy I have. The world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. So that's Black joy as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to let you hear somebody else explain Black joy, and then I'm going to let you listen to what the Asian woman said.
If you are an American descendant of slavery, I'm going to tell you something you don't hear very often, perhaps something you've never heard before. Joy is your legacy. And this is a really important thing to understand because joy and happiness in this situation are not the same thing. After all, there was once a myth of the happy slave, and that myth was one of several tools used to excuse slavery. I call it mental gymnastics. But joy, on the other hand, was a strategy that enslaved people used to survive. They survived one of the most violent forms of labor this world has ever seen. So remember, joy is your legacy, and you have a right to claim it.
Now, she says that joy is our legacy. Joy can actually be present when happiness isn't. Joy is a feeling that you have inside of you that I'm going to be okay either way. But now, other people want this feeling of joy apparently because they don't have it. So listen to this.
I need some black joy. The fact that black joy even exists as a concept in the world is miraculous to me. Asians are no good at joy. We are good at working hard and being diligent and doing our best, but not joy. Colonizers too. Rich lives, no joy. We should never have hooked our stars to theirs. But black people, especially black Americans, are the best at joy. You've turned it into an art form. I know it came from terrible hardship that you've turned into soul and then into joy. And we, Chinese people, we just turn that hardship into more hard work. But I know you can't give it to us. We have to go out and earn it for ourselves just like you did. Joy is a puzzle for every human being and it's not free. When I ask my black friends where their joy comes from, they inevitably shake their heads and just repeat, you can't let them take it away from you. That's what it's not. But what is black joy? Can you tell me?
Black joy is knowing that we're going to be okay. Black joy is knowing that we have a connection to the divine that no other race of people have. We know that at the end of it all, we're going to be the one standing victoriously. We don't have a reason to fret. We don't have a reason to fear. We have no reason to be unhappy. We know that we've been through the worst of the worst. And we decided that we want to stand because we have a divine calling on our lives that far exceeds anything on this plane. Black joy can't be defined in words. Black joy it's an action. It's alive. It lives, it breathes. It has a pulse. You can't get that. We can't give it to you, as you said. You can't achieve it because y'all have internalized rage. And what that is that you don't know why you can't be like us. And as long as y'all have that shortcoming, you'll never know what joy is. Sorry. Not sorry.
I think I agree with the last speaker. Joy is something that emanates from within. You can't buy it. You can't work your way into it. You can't study your way into it. Nobody can give it to you, and nobody can take it away. You have to find joy within yourself. And I think it is connected to your humanity. With Black Americans, we don't have a history of going all over the world bothering anybody or taking anything from anybody. We have a history of people bothering us and taking from us. And I think that's a part of your joy. It is connected to your humanity, to understanding the creator of the universe, regardless to what power we see people take on earth. There is this feeling that there is an ultimate power. There is a superpower that is all powerful, all knowing, and everywhere. And our ancestors knew about that particular power. The spirituals that our ancestors sang, many of them came from the knowledge of that superpower. The song Above My Head, I Hear Music in the Air was when they were in the fields picking cotton, experiencing the worst of the slave system, having no power or control over themselves, their children, their families, not knowing from day to day what was going to happen to them. So they had to tap into that superpower that rules and super rules the universe. And from that, they sang the song, Above my head, I hear music in the air. There must be a God somewhere. So they always had to tap into that higher power to survive from day to day. You have to go deep within your soul to find joy. You have to know that there is something greater, that there's a greater power that rules and super rules this universe. And if you tap into that power, you will be okay. And I think that's the basis of Black joy. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about this. Thank you for listening and have a great day.